Just to set the record straight again, because I feel like I almost have to do this every time I switch topics slightly because we're talking about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League instead of Gotham Knights in this video, and whenever I talk about Gotham Knights, I have to talk about how it is no longer canon or connected to the Arkham universe, but now that we're talking about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League for this particular video, I just want to remind everyone that this is a sequel to Arkham Knight. This does take place in the Arkham continuity, so I just want to make that very clear. What Rocksteady seems to be doing in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League as much as anything else is expanding their DC universe. Their Batman Arkham games did contain references to other DC heroes and villains, but it was very Batman centered. You never got a Superman or Flash cameo. I remember there was some leak, some fake rumor that Superman was going to make a cameo appearance in Arkham Knight, which of course never happened, but there were a handful of references. You'd have thugs talking about, oh, wouldn't it be crazy if that freak from Metropolis flew in here? But with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, we are seeing the Suicide Squad, which includes rogues from various superheroes, but we are also seeing those superheroes themselves in the form of the Justice League. The concept of the game is that the Justice League has been brainwashed by Brainiac, who is invading Metropolis, and you as the Suicide Squad have to take them out, and supposedly we're going to be killing the Justice League members. Now, whether or not we are actually killing the Justice League members is yet to be determined. I wouldn't be surprised, knowing Rocksteady, they are known for making very ballsy decisions in their storytelling, so for all we know, we really might be killing the Justice League, and then having to use the Speed Force later to save them, or maybe they'll just all be dead and they'll take it in a very Elseworlds direction. Now, I've been peddling a theory since day one about this game, which is that it is the beginning of a new trilogy, but that this new trilogy for Rocksteady in their DC universe won't necessarily contain solely Suicide Squad games. So in other words, this first game might be Suicide Squad, the next game could be Justice League, Superman, or, as I'm going to mention in this video, World's Finest. I think World's Finest would be the perfect next step for Rocksteady to take. Obviously, if they come out and say, nope, we're doing a Flash game or we're doing a Justice League game, I'm not going to be disappointed because Rocksteady always knocks it out of the park with their games, so I'll be really excited no matter what they decide to do after Suicide Squad. Heck, if it's Suicide Squad 2, I'll be happy. The game looks really fun and really engaging, but with that being said, I don't know if the Suicide Squad is an IP that justifies more than one outing as a video game. I could be wrong, maybe it will completely justify a full trilogy as well, but I think that if they really get the mileage out of the Suicide Squad in this first game and are ready to move on to the next thing, World's Finest would be a really great direction for them to go. So World's Finest is just a two-man team of Superman and Batman, and let me break down why I think this could work. Superman is a game that multiple studios at Warner Brothers Games have been trying to get off the ground, pun intended, for quite a while, but allegedly Warner Brothers, the parent company, has been very apprehensive. They are unsure of Superman's success. Man of Steel, for example, didn't do very well at the box office. Superman Returns, the film before that, also didn't do very well at the box office, and so they are unsure if they really want to invest millions of dollars into crafting a Superman game that might not really ever fly off the shelves. Another pun intended. I am sorry, I'm recording this super late at night. But anyway, if you do World's Finest, you include Batman, and Batman is a winning formula. The Arkham games are very successful, and this actually takes place in the Arkham universe. I know Batman is supposedly dead in this universe, but let's face it, he's really not. I feel like this also is a technicality. Rocksteady said they were done making Batman games, but this allows them to say, yes, Batman does happen to be in this game, but it features Superman as much as Batman. It takes place in Metropolis. It's as much a Superman game as it is a Batman game. And after Suicide Squad and after Gotham Knights, two games that don't seem to feature a playable Batman, that could be a great feature to reintroduce, is a playable Batman. And like I mentioned, have him operating in Metropolis with Superman could be really fun as well. We could see what some of his villains are up to over in Metropolis, and we could see Superman taking on villains of his own. And seeing these two heroes work together would really flesh out their characters in this universe. It could provide that first step toward building to the Justice League. We could see the dynamic between Superman and Batman, and then if they did a Justice League game as the third part of this trilogy, then you could introduce Wonder Woman, Aquaman, the Flash, all these other characters and get the whole team dynamic going. But then rather than jumping the gun in some ways, or perhaps providing too much too quickly with the team, they could slowly add members throughout the World's Finest game or throughout the Justice League game if that, again, was the third game. It also does seem clear that Brainiac is the main threat of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and that could be the threat for the whole trilogy. This could be like the Brainiac trilogy of first the Suicide Squad and then the Justice League going up against him. They also could transition to other threats. Maybe this first game is the Suicide Squad and Brainiac is in it, and then the second one could be World's Finest and it's the Injustice League, so you have Lex Luthor and some of Batman's villains teaming up. So it's a threat level that both Batman and Superman are capable of handling without altering either of them too much. And then in the third game, maybe Darkseid could come to Earth and you could get that ultimate cosmic Justice League experience, or maybe they could all go to space with the Green Lanterns and fight some cosmic threat up there. Overall, I just think it's really exciting to see Rocksteady take their Arkhamverse from the street level crime fighting that you did in Batman and bring it to the superhero level. In some ways, it feels like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a way for them to dip their toes into a bigger, bolder DC universe, and I'm all for it. I can't wait to see what they do. They did so great with their Batman games that I have absolute faith in them going forward. I can't wait to try out Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I can't wait to see what they have after that as well. It will also be interesting to see how games like Gotham Knights and Wonder Woman connect to it, even though I don't think either of those are part of the same universe. I know Gotham Knights isn't, and I don't think Wonder Woman is either, but it will be interesting to see how they complement each other nonetheless, and how Gotham Knights continues to provide a more street-level experience to players in terms, again, of crime fighting, while Rocksteady starts expanding into more cosmic threats and more superpowered adventures. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys in the next one.